My name is Julian. I married the love of my life. Her name was Eleanor. She was beautiful and kind. She always treated people with gentle respect. Our wedding day was the happiest day of my life. I will never forget her white dress and bright smile. We had big dreams for our future together. We thought our love could survive anything, but life is not always easy. Soon after our wedding, I lost my job. We had very little money. I felt like I failed as a husband. We could not afford our own apartment. We had only one choice. We had to live with her mother. Eleanor's mother was a proud woman. She lived in a big, clean house. She did not like me from the very first day. I was not rich. My family was not important. To her, I was a mistake. In her eyes, I was not good enough for her perfect daughter. I tried very hard to be a good son-in-law. I was always polite. I helped around the house. I tried to earn her trust, but it never worked. I looked for a new job every single day, but nothing I did was ever good enough for her. She criticized everything. She criticized my job search. She criticized my family. She even criticized the way I ate my food. Her words were small, sharp needles. Every day she pushed them into my skin. My wife, Eleanor, saw everything. She saw the cold look in her mother's eyes. She heard the unkind words. But she was a quiet person. She was afraid of her mother, so she said nothing. Her silence was the biggest pain of all. It made me feel completely alone. I lived in my mother-in-law's house, but I was a stranger. She made sure I knew it every day. Her eyes followed me like a shadow. The days turned into weeks. The weeks turned into months. The house was a prison of silent judgment. Eleanor and I were not happy anymore. The stress was a dark cloud over our marriage. Even love began to feel heavy. One day I had a very important job interview. I prepared for it all week. I printed my papers. I put them in a neat folder on the kitchen table. I was ready. I was hopeful. I believed this could change everything. The next morning, the folder was gone. I looked everywhere. I could not find it. I asked my mother-in-law. "Have you seen my folder?" I asked. She was drinking her tea. She did not look at me. She said, "Oh, that pile of papers. I thought it was trash. I threw it in the garbage this morning." My heart sank. I knew it was not a mistake. I saw the small, cruel smile on her face. I missed my interview. I lost a good opportunity. She was happy. My mother-in-law hated me. My wife said nothing to protect me. My life was a nightmare. The worst night came a month later. We had a big argument at dinner. She said some terrible things about my family. I finally talked back. I told her she was a cruel woman. Her face turned red with anger. She stood up. She shouted, "This is my house. You will not speak to me like that. Get out of my house." Now, I looked at Eleanor. Her face was full of tears. She was just looking at the floor. She did not say a word. She did not defend me. She chose her mother. My heart broke into pieces that night. So I left. I had nowhere to go. I spent the whole night in my old, cold car. I felt so alone. I felt so broken. The silence of the night was louder than my pain. My wife did not love me enough. Her mother hated me. I was nothing. That night in the car, I made a promise to myself. I was cold and hungry, but my heart was full of a new fire. I would not be a victim anymore. I promised myself, I will work harder than ever before. I will save every dollar. I will get my wife out of that house. I will build our own home. The next morning, I went back to the house. Nobody talked to me. I took a shower. I went out to look for a job. I found 2 jobs, one during the day, one at night. I worked all the time. I was never home. I saved every penny. I did not buy new clothes. I ate simple food. Every sacrifice gave me more strength. All my money went into a special bank account. It was our freedom account. Eleanor and I barely talked. We were just 2 people in a sad house. But I was working for her. I was working for our future. I loved her. That love was my only fuel. After one long, hard year, I had enough money. I found a small apartment for us. It was not big. It was not fancy. But it was ours. It was a place of our own, a place of peace. We moved out of her mother's house. On the last day, she did not even say goodbye to me. I did not care. I was free. Freedom tasted sweeter than anything in the world. Years passed. Life changed. My hard work paid off. I started my own small business. The business grew. I became a successful man. We bought a beautiful house with a big garden. Eleanor was happy again. Our love was strong again. We had a good life. Then one day, we got a call. It was from a hospital. Eleanor's mother was very old now. She was sick. She could not live alone anymore. She had no one else. She needed our help. My first feeling was anger, a deep, cold anger. I remembered the night in the car. I remembered her cruel words. Those memories still burned inside me. I remembered my wife's silent tears. The wounds were old, but the scars were still there. Her tears never left my heart. The pain was still alive inside me. But then I looked at Eleanor. Her eyes were full of worry for her mother. She cared more about her mother than about herself. Her kindness was stronger than her pain. She was a good daughter. She always chose love, even when it hurt her. I knew we had to help her. It was the right thing to do. I could not say no to her gentle heart. So we brought her to our home. We gave her a beautiful sunny room. The room smelled of fresh flowers and peace. We took care of her. I was polite. I was respectful, but I was not warm. My actions were kind, but my heart was still cold. A part of my heart was still frozen. One evening, I sat with her on the patio. Eleanor was inside with the kids. We were alone. The sun was setting. The sky was painted in soft orange light. She was very quiet. The silence between us felt heavy. Then she said, "You are a good man, Julian. I was wrong about you. I am sorry." I listened to her words. I looked at the beautiful garden, our beautiful home. The air felt heavy with old memories. Everything around me reminded me of the past. I thought about the long, hard road. I turned to her. My voice was not angry. It was just calm and quiet. I said, "I hear your words, and I accept your apology." I continued, "I will always take care of you. You will always have a home here. I am doing this for Eleanor. I love my wife very much, and you are her mother." She looked at me. Her old eyes were full of a hopeful light, but I had to tell her the whole truth. Her eyes wanted more, but I could not give it. I said, "I will give you my respect. I will give you my care, but I cannot give you my love. That is something you never gave to me, and it is something I cannot give back. Some things are broken forever." She just nodded her head slowly. She understood. The truth was hard, but it was honest. We sat there in the quiet evening. We were not enemies anymore. We were not family. We were two strangers learning how to share space. We were just two people. Two people with a long, sad history and a quiet, respectful peace. I hope this session was helpful. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more such interesting